fans, thanks for joining. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You've got Hayes. James is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. And for the Thunder, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And the shot goes in. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And the shot is good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Outside, Dort. A three-pointer, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's LeBron, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against LeBron. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now Hartenstein. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Doncic comes up empty down low. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Now James, after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hachimura. That shot misses. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best we can do against King James, guys.
Thank you, David. And they call an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
And a deep 3 from Doncic. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
A three-pointer is right on target.
I think LeBron is best shooting the ball off the dribble. His accuracy, spot on.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
And that one drops for him. James has got 7 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Right side, Williams. The 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James looking around. Hayes the pass to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Up again. Misses the follow-up. Williams against James. Shoots from the block. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
A nice first quarter of play. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The Lakers trail. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And James gets it to go on the assist by Hachimura. LeBron's got 14.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from Hayes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Williams can't hit. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Hayes. LeBron against Dort. Out to Doncic. Back to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. A nice shot by Doncic.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And they repeatedly worked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Doncic. James outside. And LeBron throws it down home.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
First team foul.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 1:31 left to play here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt kicks to LeBron. LeBron slashes inside.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
LeBron with a screen on George. Here's Hachimura. Kicks it out to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hayes. Tries again. James absorbing hits on the drive.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Holmgren on the foul.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. Get ready for the fans at one time.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Austin Reeves. Axie Kleba is out there with Len. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. Reeves outside. And he dunks it down.
And those plays can make a difference. In a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Joe can't get it to go. A finish. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the slam by Williams.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Kleba, the pass to Milton. On the wing, Reeves. Unloads. Rebound by Williams.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Milton against Wiggins. Here's Finney Smith. Still without a basket. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Williams a screen. Offensive rebound. Williams. Here's Caruso. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Pick by Finney Smith. Reeves finds Finney Smith. Cleva sets the screen for Reeves. Caruso with the steal. That's tipped. Stolen by Reeves. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Lakers ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. A 2-point game. Caruso with the ball. Right on him.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Finney Smith, covered by Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Reeves has got 8.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Caruso against Milton. Williams for 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Williams with the block. Milton against Caruso. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Reeves the pass to Finney Smith. Over Wiggins. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And to 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. LA has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Hartenstein with the screen on Hachimura. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Dort against Doncic. Dort passes to Holmgren. Oh, went in there and tried. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And a wide-open look for James. Drains it from beyond the arc. James has got 26.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Hachimura against Williams. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
They get it back. And Hayes kicks to James. A second chance effort. Pass to Vanderbilt. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the three. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Oklahoma City trailer. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Pass to Hartenstein. Driving the lane, and Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic passes to James. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They lead by 1. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
James against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. LeBron kicks to Hayes. Pass to Doncic. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a...
Sports. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Clark in at the 3. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Pass to Dort. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Payne. Outside for Moran. Lays it up and banks it in.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Clark. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Morant, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. And he hits the jumper.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Shoots it from the high post. Drained it for 2 points.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
And now we go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Mark Dagnall.
He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Now Payne. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Payne. Jackson's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And stolen by Hartenstein. Left side, Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And stolen by Williams. Shoots over Morant. Williams can't get that one to fall.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Clark. No points yet.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And he's going for the lob. Williams misses.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Clark in the post. Working on Williams. Now here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Memphis leading by 6. Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Off target from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Payne, the pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Jackson. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Morant. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Making shots at the line, you need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. High post Clark. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Over Holmgren. Morant, no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Gilgeous-Alexander against Clark.
And how about the defense from Jackson Jr., doing just about whatever he can to make shooters uncomfortable.
Payne with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Dort against Morant. Up top, Payne for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
From deep, Holmgren. Hit from range.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
And it's Morant off the drive. And he can't jam it through.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
It's a one-on-one situation. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Thunder trail by 5. Dort outside. Holmgren with a screen on Payne. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams on the wing. Connects from downtown. Williams has got 6.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. He loves seeing these type of results.
And here's Clark. Outside Bain. Back to Clark. Over Williams. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Bain. Clark's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. The ball's knocked loose. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. The rebound by Jackson.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Morant against Dort. Outside Bain. Here he goes. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Morant against Williams. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander to end the run. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Alex Caruso is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Kennard outside. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Wells. Watched by Wallace. Bagley, a screen on Caruso. Kennard for 3. Here's Bagley. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Wiggins against Kennard. And the shot's good by Wiggins. Wiggins got his first bucket in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now Kennard, still without a bucket. Jackson, the pass to Kennard. Tries again. Jackson can't get it to go.
How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
Wallace misses. Memphis leading by 6. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Well, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Wallace. It's stolen. Kennard with it. Watch by Wallace. Jackson attacking. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Kicks it out to Kennard. From deep. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Williams against Bagley. Williams with the screen. Here's Wallace. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
They need this. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 6 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Caruso. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Basket's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Williams with the screen. Wallace misses. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 8 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. It's not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Count that one. Kennard's got 10 points here in the second half.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5 spot.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Morant surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Bane. 3-pointer. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Williams from long range. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Jackson with a screen on Dort. Morant against Dort. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Bane. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Bane. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the bucket on the breakaway.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Dort against Morant. On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Dort. Morant pass to Jackson. Buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Bane, the pass to Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Pass to Williams. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And that one drops.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Nice move. And Clark with a block. And they'll keep possession. Hartenstein with a screen on Morant. Williams from long range. Offensive board. A minute 39 left in the final quarter. From deep, Holmgren. That one no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. He shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
He does everything with intent. Holmgren, not the quickest, but it's hard to get up and block his shot.
And Jackson, here we go. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Ja Morant.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Clark, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
remains Oklahoma City ball.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Moran against Dort. Outside Bain. A shot from the high post. Fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
look at Memphis' starting group. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark. And it's Edey in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hayes in at center. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved. There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
Morant outside. Bane sets the screen for Morant. For 3, it's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Morant. Here's Edey. Back to Morant. There's a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Lakers ball.
And here are the Lakers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. Pass to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Good on the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The offensive rebound, Vanderbilt. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Morant against LeBron. Shakes him. The shake. And the rejection by James. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Scooped up. LeBron James on the wing. From deep three-point land, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Morant outside. Doncic against Bane. There's the pick. Pass to Edey. Shoots it. And he starts out with a miss in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 3-point lead. And here's Hayes. No good on the three. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
Puts the move on, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 7 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers leading by 3. Down low. Here's James. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Edey. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Tie game in Los Angeles. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Morant, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Morant outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bane against Doncic. Here's Edey. And he banks in the layup. Edey's got 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Bane with the steal. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Bane finds Clark. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Shot clock at 6. Hachimura. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And right there, you see the decision-making ability of Hachimura. Sets his man up perfectly.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
Second team.
1:33 left now here in the second. Here's Bain, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Mark against Doncic. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Such a wide open look. Hachimura's got 5.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Morant outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Bain. Stolen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant kicks to Clark. Clark a screen on LeBron. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Here's LeBron. LeBron James finishes off the break.
Yo, watch out. LeBron James on the break. Honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth. Just get out of the way.
Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
32. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Austin Reeves. Maxi Kleba is out there with Len. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Remaining Los Angeles ball.
Going inside.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Count that one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
Reeves finds Len. Second chance shot. Pass to Milton. Clock at 6. Back to Len. That shot is off. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Reeves outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Here's Wells. Good, nice job down low. Wells has got 6 in the quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Reeves outside. Back to Kleba. Over Bagley. Here's Len, and the dunk by Len.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kennard on the wing. Finney Smith defending. Kennard the pass to Wells. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Milton with it. Now guarded by Wells. Milton's shot is good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now here's Wells. He's guarded close. They grab their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Len. Second shot opportunity. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Milton against Kennard. He takes it in. Milton kicks to left. Finney Smith passes to Reeves. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson drives in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Reeves the pass to Kleba. Back to Reeves. Kleba sets the screen for Reeves. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Kleba slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
He gets it up. That one, no good. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams try. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And James throws it down.
Just love the focus when he gets around the rim. How huge could those 2 points be?
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. James slams it in.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So they foul intentionally. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Pass to Vanderbilt. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 5.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And then Morant slams it in.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's James. It's tipped. Morant outside. The layup missed.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Hayes kicks to Vanderbilt. Pass to Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. It counts, and the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. The 3. Morant with another miss.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to keep working around to get a better look.
The 3 for Doncic. Hayes. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morant against Doncic. Morant right side. Pass to Clark. Bane kicks to Clark. And again, Memphis no good. Lakers leading by 8. James in the post. Guarded by Bane. Vanderbilt misses. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Edey. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Vanderbilt kicks to Hayes. Pass to Doncic. They set the pick. Outside, James. Here's Hayes. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jackson kicks to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Beyond the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic against Clark. Doncic feeling it out. And the Lakers with another miss. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Money!
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity.
He got it! Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge.
NBA. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. James with the block.
That size and length and strength, LeBron, a tough one to try to shoot over.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh,
that's a bad right there.
Wow.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Doncic. There's the drive. It's good.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Vanderbilt.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Pass to Doncic. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And James gets it to go.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Now here's Hartenstein. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
The Lakers lead by 3. James passes to Vanderbilt. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Williams from long range. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And Coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
And here's the fast break. And slam dunk by James.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Hartenstein finds Williams. Shot on the wing. Counted.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Dort with a steal. Holmgren with a screen on Hachimura. To the right side. Fires the 3. James with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Hayes. Out to Hachimura. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Back to Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 7. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. And Williams punches it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
And it's Hachimura on the drive. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Driving in, and Williams punches it home.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Holmgren with it. Now Doncic defending. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. The Lakers lead by 5. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Thunder trail by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple! Gilgeous-Alexander!
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And there's James from the arc. He drops it from range. James has got 14 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
To the paint. Vanderbilt kicks it to Doncic. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 10. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on. What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
And it's Doncic missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space. Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's Doncic. That shot off. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 6. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Yeah. Always one of the more disputed calls in the game.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into effect more than on these calls.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time. And they're going to reverse the goaltending call. After a closer look, they determined they misjudged that one.
And these rulings are why the challenge system exists. A goaltending violation can be such a fine line.
Knocked away. And there's James from the arc. And again, the Lakers, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking it inside. SGA.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Oh, it's Doncic! What do you expect?
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Launches a 3, and that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to James. Over Dort. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. Hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot and make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to happen.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. We'll be right back after this word.
31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, Maxi Kleber out there with Alex Len. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Milton in a two-guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Reeves, guarded closely. Soft touch off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Inside, here's Williams, and stolen by Reeves. Three-pointer, and the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Milton. And the layup is good.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits. Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
It's Reeves with the drive. Lynn inside, working on Williams. Lynn passes to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lynn. Oh, from deep. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Here's Wallace. Caruso outside. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins outside. Here's the 3. Len pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kleber against Williams. Here's Lynn. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Reeves with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Reeves, the pass to Lynn. And he banks in the layup. Lynn's got 4 points in the quarter.
The broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
It's blocked. Milton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Reeves, the pass to Milton. Banked it in off the glass. Milton's got 6.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Fires from deep. Wallace's shot is good.
No defender within 5 feet of him. Just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
There's a screen by Lynn. And stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Reeves, the pass to Lynn. Reeves with the ball. Pass to Finney-Smith. 4 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oklahoma City ball.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Wallace outside. Williams a screen on Reeves. Here's Wallace. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. You couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the small forward position. Hayes misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Pass to James. Over Williams. The shot by James, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Hartenstein. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the floater.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Here's Doncic. That shot off the mark. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From deep, Holmgren. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. James. Nice work inside from James.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23 points. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
A really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
Hachimura finds Doncic. Hachimura sets a screen. Doncic against Dort. Doncic passes to Hachimura. 5 to shoot. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. No good from outside.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. James outside. Oh, LeBron. Just too much to handle inside. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
The Lakers in the lead. Down low. Here's James. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And the Thunder shooting 56% today. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. It falls!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Great job drawing the foul.
And no surprise here at this stage of the game. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes!
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Money!
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so the Thunder take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Basketball. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he looked running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after Memphis gets the 3. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
The 3 from Morant. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by John Morant. Williams for 3. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Now here's Jackson, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Now I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edey with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 4-point game. Pass to Edey. Lets the 3 fly. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bane. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Bane with the screen on Dort. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Clark. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Jackson, the kick out to Bane. Back to Jackson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
And so Clark nails both of them. The Thunder leading by 4. Holmgren in the post. Jackson on him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Dort against Morant. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bain. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Clark, and it's Edey in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Morant. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. Knocked away. Clark with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skills to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunny. Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson kicks to Morant, and it goes out of bounds. That one off George.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Morant against Dort. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there, and he makes good on the layup. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Clark with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bain looking around. Ball's knocked loose. Taken away by Williams. They're running. to stop the run. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Morant with the bucket.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Dort against Morant. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Edey. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Gilgeous-Alexander against Clark. They get a hand on it. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Morant outside. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Trailing to start the quarter, they battled hard and pulled off a tremendous comeback. Now enjoying the lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. Then there's Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the 2.
Good vision from Kennard there, just spotting the shooter who's ready to knock it down.
Wallace attacking. Kennard with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Huff, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Caruso. Wells with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Williams sets a screen for Caruso. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And good that time.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Wallace. And that one, good. Wallace has got his first points in this one.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder, trailing by 10. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Williams.
2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Tipped away. To the inside. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The Thunder with another miss. Memphis leading by 11. And here's Kennard. Hasn't made one yet. Tries again. Wells in the corner. Pass to Kennard. From past the arc. They get it back. From the arc. Traps in the tray. Kennard's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
And if the defense is going to shut down one thing with Kennard, I'd start with the three-point shooting.
Here's Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Thunder have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Wells. Out to the right wing. A floater, and he gets the bucket. Wells has got 6 points. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Williams, a screen on Kennard. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Now here's Caruso. He's got 5. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Wells. Back to Kennard. And stolen by Wallace. Williams scanning the floor. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Memphis leading by 14. Popped up there for Wells.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Higgins outside. It's hauled in by Huff. Huff's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Kennard. Wiggins with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Now Caruso. A 3 ball. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Caruso's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Thunder. Here's Wells. Outside for Bagley. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Memphis looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Tries to save it, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Jackson kicks to Morant. driving to the basket. And Morant throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
It's stolen by Dort. Looking to get it going, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Morant scanning the floor. Offline with his three. Thunder trailing by 9. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Count that bucket.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
A kick out to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Hartenstein. All alone. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Now just a 5-point Grizzly lead. Bain sets the screen for Morant. Up top, Bain. Launches it. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
And you're just asking to get burned when you get Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And there's the call on Lou Dort. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson, and it's Memphis with another.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
The Thunder with another miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Edey out to Morant. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. And finished off by Morant.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Outside Jackson, back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Edey. Fires from way outside. Missed. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
We're coming to you live, and the Lakers starting five. They've got Rui Hachimura. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's James in at the shooting guard position. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hayes for 3. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Morant against James. Jackson with a screen on James. And he gets it to go.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Hachimura with a screen on Clark. Doncic. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Morant. Here's the pick. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Hayes. Hits the trifecta. Hayes has got 5.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Vanderbilt. That 3's off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. The 3, James. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. They set the screen to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Now here's Morant. The 3 ball. Kicks it out to Bane. Pass to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Doncic passes to James. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. Here's Bane. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. Stolen by Jackson. And they're running. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Lakers.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relied relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jackson, the screen. The open shot, Morant. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Morant's got 6.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Hayes against Morant. Here's Edey. Jackson outside. On the wing, Bane. With 1 on the clock. Rejected by James. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter, we've got LeBron James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Doncic in at the 1.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3, the revenge triple.
Morant against Doncic. Edey, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Hayes with a screen on Jackson. Here's James. Kicks it to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James, a freight train coming.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Here's Morant following the score by Los Angeles. Morant taking no chances on the flush.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Out to James. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try."
Oh, huge slam by LeBron.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here's Morant going, oh, wow! Oh,
watch out!
Big finish.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Edey. Can't hit from the elbow. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark. The skill, the grace, Morant.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Pass to Bain. James with a steal. Doncic on the wing, defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Hachimura with a rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. James has got 14 points.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
And Morant drops them both. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Memphis trailing here. They set the pick. Pass to Edie. Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. And stolen by Morant. The shot no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Marvin Bagley, Luke Kennard out there with G.G. Jackson, and it's Huff in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play, trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Lynn in the high post. Kleba outside. Misses the 3. And the Grizzlies shooting a nice 50% for the game. Kennard for 3. Here's Huff. That one goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Kleba passes to Reeves. From behind the arc. And again, the Lakers no good. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wells. He's covered by Reeves. Wells, the pass to Kennard. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Throws it up high. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And here's Reeves outside. On target from range.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Bagley sets a screen. Kennard for three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Kennard outside. Pass to Bagley. Over Finney-Smith. Bagley, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here's Reeves. On the wing, Milton. Six to shoot. Back to Reeves. And stolen by Bagley. And here they come. Here's Jackson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Memphis shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And that one falls for Jackson. Lakers trail by 7. Outside Reeves. Pass to Lynn. Back to Reeves. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Kennard outside. Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall. Kennard's got 6.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. It's Reeves with the drive. Pass to Lynn. Ooh, poked away. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Finney-Smith with the drive. Here's Lynn. And he jams it home with authority.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Bagley. Jackson comes in for Huff. Clark is checked in for Jackson. And it's Desmond Bane in for Kennard. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Brandon Clark.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Edie from 17, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Doncic passes to Hayes. Hayes with a screen on Clark, and play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out in front. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at point guard. And so it's Memphis with it. Jackson with a screen on Doncic. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Yep, count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Deflected. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Bane. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Doncic launches from deep. Another miss by Doncic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant looking around. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Doncic outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 11-point game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Drives to the hoop. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
For 3, James. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Clark. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Doncic. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there. Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Here's James. Yes! He's still got it! LeBron!
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam!
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Clark against Doncic. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his 3rd foul of the game. James against Jackson.
And how about the defense from Jackson Jr.? Doing just about whatever he can to make shooters uncomfortable.
It's tipped. Vanderbilt finds James. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Drills it from deep.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Memphis leading by 13. Outside Morant. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Doncic with the bucket.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Memphis shooting 59% in this one. A good average.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Grizzlies.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And it's Edey missing. And the Lakers with possession here. They trail by 14. Wide open. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hayes, the pass to James. He buries it from 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And they're on the break. Here's Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
13.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. Fires away from way outside. And the miss. So Memphis wins it. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.